Welcome to another edition of the Brian Turner Basketball Podcast. Before we get going, can you please like and subscribe to the channel? My goal is to grow this channel within the next year as much as possible, full of basketball content, full of health content, full of life content. So do yourself a favor and make sure you click the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell for all notifications. Also, this video is being brought to you by and powered by SeatGeek.com. SeatGeek.com is an online ticketing app. So any music concert, any comedy concert, any sporting event, baseball, football, basketball, go over to the app, use promo code Coach Turner to get $20 off your first purchase at checkout. Appreciate your time. I'm glad you was able to find this channel. I hope you like this video. Hello, and welcome to another edition of the Brian Turner Basketball Podcast. I am your host, Coach Brian Turner, and today I have a special episode for you. As you know, this past week was senior night for our high school boys basketball team, and that night we kind of used that night to honor and celebrate our seniors who have dedicated their time, energy, and their passion to our program over the last 4 years. And that game is pretty much kind of bittersweet because it's the last time that the guys will be able to play a home game in front of family, friends, students, and staff. So our guys have showed great leadership and teamwork and resilience throughout their high school career. And usually that's the night that we kind of, we do it for them. We honor them. I want to take this opportunity to share a few things that I was able to do for the guys, and it was the first time that I got a chance to play around with this AI software. So if you've been in the news, if you haven't been hiding up under a rock, everybody knows that the AI, artificial intelligence, is like the new thing. It's like it's taking the world by storm. It's like the new Google. You have Bing, you have Jasper, you have Chat GPT, you have all these different softwares that have emerged within the last couple of, I want to say within like 3 to 4 months, at least from the end of last year. But now it's just taking the world by storm. So I was able to play around with it. I was able to use Bing. I got on the wait list for Microsoft Bing. I was able to use Bing to write a script for the guys for senior night. So coaches, you all know that our life is full of ups and downs, and we have a lot of stuff going on. To be able to take the time, whether if you have a couple of seniors, 10 seniors, a team full of seniors, you will be able to use this tool to incorporate this with writing your scripts for senior night. And I want to kind of show you exactly what I was able to do with that. And hopefully, it can kind of save you guys some time so you can kind of prep and work on actually winning the game on senior night. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to open up a window, show you how I got started. And like I said, hopefully you guys can kind of follow along and see if you can use this. So let's try this out. All right, for my audio listeners, I know you're not going to be able to follow along with me on YouTube, but again, this is some good nuggets and some good things that you can kind of pick up on whenever you get the chance to actually sit down. If you're listening to this, this can be something that you can do to kind of play around with and go kind of step by step. So I'm kind of doing this like a two-parter. The people that are listening to it may not get a chance to fully interact with us while we get through. And then for my folks that are watching this on YouTube, you can kind of follow along with me while we do this. So what I'm going to do, going to open up a new window. So this is pretty much starting from scratch. we're going to open up Microsoft Edge, and we're going to just start with a blank canvas. All right, as you can see, this is the new Microsoft Edge. So I don't know if anybody is using, let's say, Safari. So I got Microsoft Edge, I got Google Chrome, I got Safari as our search, not our search engine, but our internet search providers. But I'm going to use Microsoft Edge to open this up. And as you can see, we have nice little slick look with Edge, and we're gonna see how we can incorporate this. So Microsoft Bing. So if you guys are familiar with the search engine wars, Google, Chrome, as we all know, Google is like the word that everybody uses to like search up information. You know, hey, you don't know this, Google it. You don't know this, Google it. All right, so now we have Microsoft that's in competition with Microsoft is in competition with Google to now have everybody saying, hey, go Bing this, go Bing this. Okay, so I'm gonna play around with Microsoft Bing, and as you can see, Microsoft Bing has a chat features. I'm going to go right up here and I'm going to click on the chat feature. We're going to start from scratch. I'm going to say good evening. Good evening. All right, let's see what happens. So I just typed in where it says ask me anything, and I just typed in good evening, and the chat box came back and said, good evening, this is Bing. How can I help you? And so right off the bat, you can pretty much ask this chat box anything. And I wrote down write a script for players. Let's add this for high school basketball players. Write a script for high school basketball players for their senior night celebration. And let's see what happens. So I said, write a script for 4 high school basketball players for their senior night celebration. And right then and there, Bing started searching senior night, and it came up with an answer. And the first answer it came up with, it said, sure, I can help you write a script for 4 high school basketball players for their senior night celebration. So they kind of gave me an overall view of what senior night is. All right, senior night as a ceremony typically consisted of the athletes being introduced and running onto the court. Each senior being introduced individually and joining their teammates, the senior playing the game for the final time at home, a banner with the player's name and photo being unveiled, optional. So then it says, do you want me to write a script for all these parts or just some of them? Let's put all of these parts and let's see what happens. So right off the bat, where it says all of these parts, it says example script for high school basketball players. Okay, here's a possible script for the 4 high school basketball players for their senior night, and I hope you like it. So typically it's just basically giving me some generic information to kind of input. And I mean, for the most part, this software is very vital for saving time. You're gonna have to still go in and kind of prepare it for your each individual player, but it kind of gives you an overview of exactly how to maybe write a script and to kind of help you out if you kind of get writer's block or if you have other things going on, this can kind of take the place of saving you about 10, 15 minutes. And for, in some cases, a lot of our coaches, it can kind of save you pretty much a whole day of trying to formulate this, and just giving some extra time for you to free up so you can be kind of working in for a game plan. So again, this is the new Microsoft Bing. I didn't want to take up a lot of time kind of going over this. I mean, you can Bing this and kind of do a little research on each individual AI tool that you would like to use. This was something that came across my desk, and I said, hey, let me try it out. I loved it. It was great for me, and I'm going to play around with this for a lot more different projects and content moving forward. So I hope you like this video. I hope you like this podcast. It was real short and brief, and it got straight to the point. Drop a comment. Let me know what you thought about this. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Feel free to email, DM, whatever, to kind of get your point across, to kind of give me some feedback on this. Tell me what you think. All right. Catch you on the next episode, and thank you.